What's up, guys? Welcome back to Ordinal Revolution. My name is Shizzy. On this channel, we cover the entire Ordinal ecosystem. What is up? What is up? We have an amazing show for you guys today. So every week we do a weekend update and a weekly update. Today is the weekly update. We're going to get into all your prices, all the news, everything that's going on. Very slow weekend news. Not really much going on because, we had two insane weeks. So you're kind of expecting it to be a little low. We're going to get into all that stuff, and it should be a really fun one. We're definitely get into the BRC 420 markets. We'll get into the Magic Eden. We'll get into the Unisat, and then we'll get into the tap tokens on Ordinal Wallet. Should be fun. So let me bring in my partner, as always, Mr. Yagobi. What's up, buddy?
What is up, man?
Yeah, man. So we got Thanksgiving tomorrow.
Yep.
On a holiday week, short work week for both of us. Should be very interesting. How you feeling?
Feeling good. I think, it feels good to just kind of come out of a really high energy Ordinals market, right? BRC 20 market.
Yeah.
And it's not just one or the other, right? Obviously, BRC 20 is kind of stealing the limelight for the most part in terms of volume.
Yeah.
But, you're seeing, let me fix my hair real quick. You're seeing, the Ordinal side take a lot of, energy as well. Like frogs are still maintaining above that zero that they ate. Now you see new projects like Shids coming up. Goosenol's kind of holding that 0.026 area. So, I mean, it's exciting because like we've moved up a level, right? And now we're kind of like hovering up and down to see what happens with Bitcoin next. So I love the energy.
Yeah, I guess, exactly. To your point, you're exactly right. I think everyone's waiting to see what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin dips, everything dips. But my question is, if Bitcoin goes up a lot, does everything dip against Bitcoin? And so Bitcoin slows down, and then everything kind of catches up with it?
Well, I think the thing is that like Bitcoin is a little volatile right now in terms of like a $2,000 range, right?
Yeah.
So like Ordinals is not going to be able to keep up with that in terms of like it, swinging back and forth, right? Because like Ordinals has a delay, and so it's just kind of like doing its own thing a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't know what Bitcoin's going to do, so some people are starting to take profits. Then you see a little bit of a drop in the Ordinal space and BRC 20 space, and then like Bitcoin's a little bit more aggressive and stuff like that. And then certain projects you can see pop up a little bit again, but I think really it's where Bitcoin settles, right? So
sure.
Like we talked earlier, you said 42 is that's your mark. If it settles there for a little bit before coming down, then Ordinal should see a jump up again, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree. So what do you want to get into first?
Yeah, so let's get into. We don't have a ton of topics today because it is like the holiday week, but we definitely want to cover some stuff. We can cover this. Ordinals wallet introduces the NAT map. So
yeah,
as people know, we're not gonna get deep into this, but as people know, Block Runner had released the non-arbitrary token protocol, which is NAT, and a separate NAT token that's a part of that. And I think that confused a lot of people. But like I said, we're not going to get deep into it because we're still learning it ourselves. But the Ordinals wallet kind of jumped on that idea and created something like they did before with the bitmap map, right? So they had the bitmap map before, and they were kind of doing it to where like is showcasing like the blackout or whatever you want to call it. See if I can find that real quick. I thought I had it up. Anyways, so the community is kind of giving some mixed, I would say, responses to the whole situation, right? Because they're not really getting it, and then also it feels like, hey, are they trying to just do another bitmap on tap? And here, I'm going to show mine. You can see right here. So it says we need this for NAT at Ordinals wallet, pretty please. And then literally they end up doing it. Now, I don't like this in my personal opinion. And yes, I still need to research the whole thing, but I just don't like going through this because that's a lot of people are like, are they just trying to create bitmaps on tap? And it kind of has a little bit of that feeling, even if we don't understand it, we don't get it. Maybe that's why it doesn't matter. That's like the first impression to everybody.
Yep.
I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm kind of like, did we need this right now? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, this doesn't really do anything for bitmap. It's kind of something very different in the same way. It's just like, it's kind of like if they put out bitmap, what would it be? And it would be token based, kind of like that. And I don't know.
Yeah,
We do have them guys coming on our spaces on Saturday, and we can really kind of get into the questions that we want to what we want answered. And if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment, and we'll definitely ask them for you. So I don't know, man. I don't want to put a stamp on it with negative positive stamp yet. I'm kind of in the boat of let me min a few because I have that FOMO, but let me not throw hundreds of dollars at it.
yeah, yeah. So you can see Ordinal's wallet got this Nat map added to their platform pretty quickly after that post. But
Yeah,
my thing is this. Look, I love intelligent design, because you got to appreciate it, right?
yeah,
And but at the same time, you have to know your market. And I say this all the time. You have to know your market, and typically, which market wins, is or which product wins. The
yeah.
market one that doesn't confuse the shit out of them, or you know what I mean, the crap
Mhm.
out of them, right? And it seems like there's a lot of chaos. And yeah, people were confused with Tap, but really, it wasn't that. The learning curve with Tap was pretty. It wasn't that like this. It was different. I feel like it was pretty
Well,
different.
on day two, you would probably argue it yourself. You
Maybe,
know,
maybe,
I
maybe.
felt like we struggled a little bit to figure out how to mint these tokens. So, like I said before, I want to give it a few weeks before I put a stamp on it. I think that's just to be fair.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's a fair stance. But like I said before, I think like intelligent design
Yeah,
does it really means like I feel like it's best discussed by the developers behind the scene, and then you give the product out to the user.
I
You know what
definitely
I
agree
mean?
with that. I
You know?
agree that they should have come up with a UI, a simple UI to do this on a website before they just put it out. It's grabbing the inscriptions, kind of like what you're doing with Tap, but it's a little bit more complicated, stuff like that. But like, I can't even check how many tokens I have or anything yet. It's like
Yeah.
it feels very rushed, and it feels very you know not
Yeah.
ready. I guess
I mean,
same thing.
I
Rushed and not
love the
ready.
idea that you can have like tokens based off of like data from your bitmap. I love that,
Yeah,
and be able to create like elements and stuff.
yeah,
That's awesome. Like for someone like me and you that love this stuff,
yeah,
we're nerds about it, right?
yeah,
But I just don't know if the regular crypto, like high level crypto person, really is gonna take the time to learn it.
yeah.
But we'll see.
And speaking of like take time to learn it, like I don't think I've given it the fair shot of taking the time to learn it. Like I haven't read the docs fully yet. Which what I like to do is I like to take the docs, I like to take pieces of it and break it down and throw it in ChatGPT and kind of have it like reword it. Sometimes you can get kind of a different impression the way it's worded. So I definitely want to take the time, like an hour or so, and just kind of break it down piece by piece.
Yeah, I think that's a fair approach. Well, also one thing too, like Maddie even, and
Yeah,
when Maddie even has trouble with it because like he really dives deep into it,
he does.
he just put a video out that was like, "Hey guys, I can confirm that they're not trying to steal your bitmaps."
Yeah,
you know,
I see.
just
He's
to
like in the
just
car
to,
driving in the
yeah,
rain.
yeah. But still, like even him, there's parts of it that
Yeah,
he's still trying to grasp. But hey, man, it could
yeah,
create a whole new market. So I'm like you, I'm willing to give it, time and see how
yeah.
it plays out.
I'm definitely gonna do my homework before the spaces this Saturday, when Black Runner hops on with us, and then maybe after that, maybe we can hop on with Maddie again, and we can kind of just throw everything back and forth until we really fully understand it. So
Yeah, yeah, I think that's a good plan. All right. By the way, I did mint some NAT tokens on some bitmaps that I had that weren't
you
taken.
did your own personal bitmaps.
Yeah, I did my own personal ones.
Yeah,
But, I made sure that no one took them first because you gotta
yeah,
check and all that stuff. But yeah, so pretty cool. We'll see what happens there. Moving on to FCDP. So this is a new
yeah,
BRC20 token called Fairlight Lending Protocol. So Unisat actually posted about this on let me get that up. I actually had that too. So they posted it on their Twitter account. It was basically just acknowledging and appreciating that these builders are starting to use the modular system, right? So it says,
Yeah.
good to see more developers utilizing the modular approach to extend the capabilities of BRC20 in a permissionless way while keeping the core protocol stable and simple, but still do your own research. So
Yeah.
definitely do your own research on this. Like this ecosystem is still being built out.
Yeah.
Then you can see right here, this is the post that they shared. It's Fairlight is the name of the protocol, and it says share the Fairlight CDP white paper and shape the future of finance together. Dive deeper into our revolutionary vision for DeFi and let your feedback lead the change. Right.
Yeah.
So you go into their website and you can pull up their docs, and so their Twitter is at Fairlight16810. But I did do some research and saw that it was a lending protocol that they're trying to build out. So to me, this is kind of like the foundations of DeFi. You got to build infrastructure protocols, and this would be one of them.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely excited. I haven't had a chance to reach out yet, but I'm probably reach out probably after this video and see if we can get them on the show, because I think it'd be really cool to have and then put out their idea and for everyone to hear it. So I'm definitely gonna reach out for them for you guys. So look out for that. Hopefully they get back to me. It's usually 50-50 with a lot of these brand new projects. So, but I'm excited for this. If this is anything, you know, anything that comes from this would be absolutely amazing. Using, I mean, it has everything, right? It's using the Unisat modules, right? It's a potential borrowing and lending. It's definitely going to be using their layer 2, which is, it could be pretty amazing over there. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, it's a lending protocol like like uh, Mimes is one I can think of on Chronos. I think Aave probably has some
Yeah.
similar approach to this, but you can put your BRC20s, the ones that they support, up for collateral, and there's a certain percentage that you can get returned in Sats. So the focus token
Okay.
is Sats, and
Yeah.
then obviously, if you're, for example, let's say like your track value that you put up for collateral goes down past a certain percentage, then you get liquidated,
Yeah.
right? And so
Well, you have an opportunity to add more before you
yeah,
get liquidated
yeah.
normally.
So it is like it has like that part of the leverage type of mechanism, except for it's not leverage; it's
Yeah.
straight lending, right?
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, so I think I'm very bullish on this if they can show a product like an MVP soon, because this will be huge. I think I could see people using this as like a manual leverage.
Yeah.
Think about Bitcoin being at like 50,000 going to 60, and then like these BRC20s like Ordi or Sats or whatever is like going up, then you can use this. And obviously like leverage, I'm against it, but like, hey, if you're good at it, then you could
Yeah.
utilize this product.
It's a tool, you know what I mean? Some tools are harder to use than others, and lending and borrowing is definitely a tool that you can use. It's not something I'm going to use personally, but it's something that if you're interested in, you don't want to sell your rats, or you don't want to sell your sats or your track, but you think it's going to go up in value, but you need the money to buy a goose, right? So it's like, this is not my cup of tea, but it could be someone else's.
Or if you're really confident in rats and you just put your rats up for
Yeah.
collateral and get more sats to buy more rats, and then
Rats already degen, and now you're gonna degen the degen, bro.
yeah. So and then
Put
that
more
that
rats in
happens.
to take more rats out and buy more rats. Oh man,
But
that's
then your
cool.
rats is at like a billion market cap from 300 million. So when you started, and then your rats are 3 times more valuable in
Yeah.
than your loan, no.
But one bad day where the SEC comes at Bitcoin and
Sure.
you lose it all.
Then
So
oh, rats! I lost all my rats. No, but yeah. So I think that is these are the type of protocols that these are DeFi protocols, right?
Yeah.
So you have swap, you have this, then you're really building out a DeFi environment on Bitcoin.
I mean, we have potentially, within the next couple of months, we could have DeFi on Bitcoin. Like everything, whatever everyone said,
Like
Bitcoin's boring,
more
Bitcoin's
intricate
trash.
DeFi, yep.
Yep. And then you have like a layer 2. It is layer 2. It's not on the main chain, but it is layer 2, and will be on Bitcoin. I mean, there's plenty of other ones that are building as well. Bison Labs. Then you got, you have the older ones, Alex and Stacks and stuff. But it's very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. But we'll see. And then this could lead to another, they're already talking about like other builders too. So
Yeah.
we'll kind of have to see. There's going to be definitely healthy competition, I think.
Yeah.
So
I do like the name though. Fairlight Lending. It sounds, very
very
like a
fair.
lending protocol. Very fair light lending protocol. I'll give them that.
All right. You want to tackle this next one since this is
We
you
got.
the alpha to
Yeah.
me on this.
All right, so I'll let you know how I got this. I was, doing my nightly routine where I check in on the base guys, make sure Crypto Cowboy and those guys are still alive. And I went in there and I walked. I go in. I go to the speaker. There's like 11 people like listening, and I said, "Hey, Cowboy, what's the alpha?" And he said, MMSS. And I was like, "What the hell is that?" And he's like, "It's minting right now." The guy, Sean, right? What is it?
Yeah.
It's
It's yeah, Sean. It's
Mimic Sean,
actually yeah,
and
S.A.
yeah,
Sean, yeah.
he's a cat artist. He has an art project. He has Ethereum ordinals. I'm sorry, he has Ethereum NFTs, and potentially could have Bitcoin ordinals. And owning this token could potentially give you a shot at the whitelist for his art, or what else? Maybe an airdrop to holders. I mean, there's so many possibilities that could happen with this, and it's a token with a founder. It's a token with actual use case, and it's a free mint, right? It's everything you'd ask for in a BRC20 and more. So when I saw it, and I don't want to show anyone tokens that have already minted out, but I'll show you on a fair mint all day. It's fair. I mean, you're just paying gas fees.
Yeah.
So it's something that I'm very excited for, and probably something that I'm going to hold long term, unless we get a huge 10 20x from it, and then potentially take profits. But I'm definitely looking into it more and more. And it does suck that he doesn't speak English. He actually went in the base well, I guess the Ordinal support desk, and he was talking, but base founder Bean actually helped him translate. So
Yeah.
they definitely got their message across. It was really good. I listened in, and I really like the guy. Seems like a good guy, and obviously he can't dump because it was a free mint. So
Yeah, so I love the logo of the token.
yeah,
Dude, I love the logo of the token. I don't
yep,
know. I just feel like the branding on it's good. If you look back here, it's at let me see if I can refresh this. 80% minted out. So we're looking
yep,
at 20% left. This is the craziness of this story. So Shizzy brought this to me because I wasn't in the base chat at the time,
yeah,
and he told me about it, and I was like, oh no, man, like there is a lot of holders, but like 20 mints, 20 per each mint on a
yeah,
21 million supply, man, that's gonna take forever. And last time, I was bullish on Bear, which actually did go up, but I don't know. I just had a weird feeling about it. But
yeah.
then I realized there was someone actually behind it, and that makes a huge difference. And
It
he seems
does.
motivated to make
It
this
does. Very
successful.
motivated.
So now the 6,500 holders to me are more valuable than they were before. Whenever I didn't know if there was a holder, you
Yeah,
know. And there's a project in terms of like he's a cat artist with collections, and he, obviously can drop an ordinal collection, and now he has support
yeah,
from the base community. He's going to be supporting this, and that
yep,
they have like they have pretty good influence, right?
yeah. Well,
Um,
when you're on 24/7, you talk to a lot of people.
yeah.
So
Exactly. And like being Korean, dude, that's
yeah,
a connection. That's
it
a
is.
huge connection. And
Yep,
I heard his Korean is really fluent in stuff was what everybody was saying.
yep,
Right. So
Shout out base community. Shout out Bean.
Yeah.
Shout out this project. Another badge on the base community, man. They're just racking the badges up. It's really amazing to see, and it's awesome that we spotted that super early. We became members. We're one of the the 100 members with base cards. So obviously you can get them on Magic Eden, but it's it's pretty crazy what these guys are building, man.
Yeah, it is nuts. It is nuts. But yeah,
And
so
to the point of MMS real quick, the cat art, that's really, it's always, crypto kitties and, and all that stuff. Crypto kitties were one of the first NFT projects, and for something like this, and he's like to your point too, he's very motivated. He's constantly tweeting, he's constantly talking about it, and that's what I want from my founders, right?
yeah. I actually like it, dude. I like his art. I think it's cool.
Show the art real quick.
Oh, I thought I was showing it. Yeah. So like, I like it. It's cool, man.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like it's different. It's
Yeah.
not like your typical just.
Yep. And I actually have 3 black hats. So it's pretty
Really?
cool. Not by choice. Not by choice. But yeah, 3 black hats. So that was really cool to see. And I liked the one. The one's cool. The other 2 suck. But
All right. Well, the last topic we're going to hit on before we jump into the actual markets is what in the shid
yeah,
is
I like
going on. Yeah, what in the shid? Okay, so Shids was a project that kind of popped out of nowhere. Like I think 2 days ago, late at night, I was in the base chat and I saw someone type about Shids, and I was like, "What is that?" And then someone said it was going to be launched by the Opium guys. So the Opium project is an early inscribed project. And so I was like, okay, you know what? There isn't anything that's really launching that people are talking about right now.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try to pull a couple off of the secondary market because I didn't want to get front run, and people are just putting gas up crazy just to front run.
Yep.
So Shids, actually, I grabbed a couple at 0.0029, and since then they've more than doubled. But like they're really catching momentum, man.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. They kind of look like duck-billed platypuses.
They do.
But like you can see, they have like Bitcoin in their like art, as well as like bulls, and then I think that's a monkey. It's weird. But I don't know. I guess it gives kind of like this vibe, this weird vibe. The Cheshire Cat. That's cool. I like that one.
Yeah. I faded it and didn't get in, so I'm a little sad about that. But yeah, hoping for a pullback, but I'm not getting at these prices. This is a little too expensive for me.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. The momentum is definitely, 14 Bitcoin, and it launched like 2 days ago or a day and a half ago. So it's definitely, it's been number 1 for the past like 2 days, I think, or day and a half with volume.
That's crazy.
Damn. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if it can eat a zero. That'd be interesting if it does that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Was there anything we missed?
I think we're good. I think we're ready to jump into the markets. Probably get some stuff from there though. So
awesome. All right. Well, since I already have the BRC20 market update, I'll pull this up. So we're covering 4 different markets now. The Unisat, BRC20, and then Ordinals wallets, Tap, and then Shizzy's going to cover the BRC 420 and Magic Eden, just to give you guys a heads up. But so for the 24-hour market update for BRC20, Track is in first place, down 4.12%. Looking at $2.79. This got all the way down to $2.40. I think was the lowest.
Wow, did it get that low?
Yeah,
it did. That low. I saw it at 265 as low as I saw it.
Yeah, it touched it, and then it started to pick back up. I don't like Track lately. I've noticed like when it does drop low, it won't last long. It bounces back pretty quick, but it is number 1 in terms of volume. And then number 2 is Sats, which has had a pretty decent rebound. I think they were up like on my chart, like 25% or something like that.
Yeah.
They dropped down to 300 315 million market cap, and then it went back to 378. So yeah, so
That's because of the Fairlight news. Once the Fairlight news dropped, that's when you saw that it got momentum again.
it makes sense because it's focusing on Sats.
Yeah.
And then another module protocol being added. That's huge.
Yep.
So Sats is up 4.22% in the last 24 hours. Ordi is up 30%, sitting at $21.13. Rats is up 10%. Man, dude, Rats is strong, man. They're at 0.21, man. I guarantee. So 0.21 is, I think, like right at like 88 million or something market cap.
Yeah.
So they're just strong. MMSS is up 4.86%. It's at 27 cents per token. SHID, obviously, it's a play off of the SHID collection that just dropped. It's up 100%. Dang, they did a Bitcoin, 1.6 Bitcoin. I'm gonna have to look at this, see how it does.
Can you take a look at the tokenomics real quick? Because it seems like it's very, very high in supply.
Whoa, dude, that's crazy.
What does that even mean?
I mean, it means it's too many zeros, is what it means. I mean, let's see, million, billion.
Quadrillion.
Yeah, so it's just like Sats.
Yeah.
It's just like Sats. So that's crazy. Yeah, so million, billion. So 2.4 trillion should get you for $815. See the holder count. 604.
Oh,
I'm staying away.
Yeah.
I'm staying away, especially for that big of a token.
How fast did that get minted out? Like, I don't
know.
even remember seeing it in Genie data, which is really weird.
That's crazy. BNP up 5.7%.
Have you got your tokens yet?
No, did you?
No. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, so for the viewers that don't know, BNP is a token that you can get for free if you can claim them through a website. If you own bitmaps, that will give you a certain amount of tokens.
Yeah.
Row Up is up 30%. They did actually have a little bit of a decent bounce back after crashing down hard a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Domo is down 5.66%. Also, Domo was up pretty strong, so this is a natural pullback. Yeah. FCDP, this is the one that we were talking about earlier in the show. Let's see, it's up 145%, $251 per token. Yeah. So this is Fairlight, the one that we were talking about. TERT is down 15.22%. GoSee is down 3.06%, seeing that 4 cents. Okay, so they're still not down that much. That's pretty good. I just don't know. They're the ones that have that application that you can do stuff cross chain. Yeah, and it develops so fast out of nowhere. Remember?
I know. Yeah.
And so that's why Shizzy and I both talked about this. We're just kind of like, we gotta wait and see more people use that before.
Yeah, we're not the testers here. We're gonna let other people test for us, and then we'll give it our opinion on it. That's kind of what we do. So
yeah. Whoa, VMPX up 171%.
Yeah, I don't know if this is right though, because I saw it at like 4 cents. Like I don't know why it's saying that.
Well, I think someone bought a small amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay,
they bought $13 worth.
Yeah, so that's false false advertising there.
Yep. Moon is up 38%. RCSV is up 40%. STST is up 7%. PIN is up 10%. Pepe is up 16.32%. Which okay, so they're about 10 cents. So they dropped though. They were up to like 17 cents or something. Excuse me. Mapo is down 2.86%. This is the one I would never touch again ever. TBCI is up 103%, and Mubi is up 1.85%.
Yeah.
.com is up 1.57%. These guys actually have a website with basically what they do. Their analytics website for BRC20s. So this one could be a decent play. I know that they might be on our spaces on Saturday.
Yeah.
And we might try to get them on the show. We'll see what happens. And then Bear is even at 0% increase. But yep, so that is the BRC market update for the week. And then hop over to Tap real quick. Recent collections. Oh, okay. So I'm only going to do this. So this is where you find the tap tokens. So Shiba has 0 volume that was recently added. DB has 0 volume. Benny 0.03. So the floor for Benny is $10.77. If we go back, can see base is one of the higher volumes. You can see base has about 50 grand that has sold in base, 26 sales. The floor is $1,302. So it has been going down. You know, I know that like there was some on here that like, you know, we're selling for about 1,800. And then I'm just going to do a couple more because the Ordinals wallet needs to really have a tap page.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bitmap is here at 0.34 total volume. So the floor price is 6 cents. You can get it for.
Yeah.
And then we'll just do OrdFi and then Gib. So OrdFi and Gib are the two most. OrdFi has 146,000 volume. The floor price is 7 cents. Is the asking for floor price? So you know, holding up pretty good. Bitmap was 6 cents. OrdFi is 7, and then both Bitmap and OrdFi both have 21 million total supply.
Yeah.
And then the last one we will check is Gib, which is the most popular one, and it has $342 million or $100,000 in volume, and the floor is 4 cents. But the supply is 66 million here.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I think what I'll probably do from here on out is maybe do like the market cap review for Ordinals wallet.
That's probably the way to go.
Yeah, because I just feel like it'll be easier for the audience too. And you know, yeah, because we definitely want to cover tap tokens.
Yeah.
So, but
and at the very early stages, you know, it's, you know, so it's going to be, we're going to see like an evolution of these tokens. You know, we saw them when they're untradeable. Now they're in their infancy. So let's kind of give them the room to grow and see what happens. But at the same time, you know, if you mint it and you're up, I'm not going to fault you for taking profits at all. So, and I'm going to jump over to one of my favorite marketplaces, which is the BRC20 marketplace. So we got the blue boxes sitting at, let me give this a quick refresh, get the freshest prices just in case. Yeah, so same price, sitting at 0.0285, which is like $1,072. These are huge. These are very, you know, this is like the only way to invest in the RCSV. And we did hear something about these that we cannot say, but we are very excited about that. And if you were a member, we might drop it over there in the members only videos. Just saying. But Bitmap Town is something that I own as well because I am decorating my bitmaps in 611 metaverse assets. These are really cool as well. Then we have the man, the myth, the legend, Blockamoto, Citizen Zero, sitting at around $300. You know, Meta Rats sitting at, let's see if they load up. This is probably just a little slow because we're streaming, and okay, Meta Rats are sitting at about $28. So if we go over to tokens,
mine's loading a little bit faster.
you want to jump on it? Yeah.
So Meta Rats $28, and then the Pedersen Zero is this is the Blockamoto Pet at $48, and then we'll go all the way up until page 1, and then the Meta box. So this box is obviously different than the blue box. This is someone else launched this. I'm not sure what it is. Is there a logo on there or something? No. I love these little boxes though.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. So it's $47 on this. Little Pepe, look cute little Pepe over here. $4.13. So, you know, pretty cheap if you want to throw this little guy in your metaverse. This dragon is actually pretty awesome, man. Like, it's starting to jump up in price too. $67. I think like the royalty was like $20 or something. But like this thing can fly on your
It's pretty awesome.
yeah, it's pretty awesome. You have Bitman at $14, $15 basically. Meta B at $13.86. This guy's cool too. You can use him as your avatar and walk around in your space. Where was I? Looks Pepe. This one sucks, in my opinion. $13.15. Then you have this little avatar here,
Pretty cool.
$13.52. Yeah, I think this is a little penguin. And then Doom, the BRC 420 Doom. I don't know if this is the actual game. I don't think so, but $563.
Wow.
Bitcoin World OG Pass,
That's pretty cool.
$14.65. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Goosenol's $11.27. So this is like a pet that you can have follow you. And then you have the recursive Pepe, $206. And 3D Goosenol's at $4.13. These are pretty cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, these are pretty cool. Oh, there's a couple more. Meta Goosenol's, $7.51. 3D Bitmap Punk.
That's pretty cool.
I actually do like that.
Yeah.
$30. And then Meta Cats.
Yeah.
At $13.90. And not to forget about our mints, because we do definitely want them to mint out eventually one day, hopefully. That'll be our dream. You can see Resident Yagobi here. 11 people have decided to mint me. So thank you for the mentors. And stay tuned for our live on Friday, because I'm going to give away a couple Resident Yagobis. Who knows? Maybe this Yagobi could be worth something one day. You can definitely use the avatar to walk around in your bitmaps and stuff. And then Shizzy actually has made some progress. Some people have actually spent their hard-earned money on his expensive Shizzy.
I think I'm on page 3 now, right?
Maybe. I don't know. You've worked
Moving
your way
on up in the world, bro.
Working hard.
Nope. I went. There I am.
Oh, yeah. He's got 4
4,000.
total holders. So congrats to Shizzy. Working hard over here. Yep, that is the BRC 420 market update. Guys, this market is going to be like, I feel like it's going to be big eventually, because there's going to be more stuff that comes along with it. So just stick with us. It's going to get more exciting for that update.
And the big news is, when Unisat drops their potential app, that could potentially be one of the first apps inside of the Unisat app itself, which could be wild up, and you could probably play in their metaverse, which would probably get you to start buying some of these avatars and stuff like that, because you can not only hold them, but you can walk around with them. You can have a feel for them. You can join other people's maps with them, and it's a lot different. What Jeffrey and Recursiverse is doing with them is really exciting, and I think there's really no there's no stopping what's about to happen with that. I'm so bullish with those guys.
Same.
So, yep, and I'll jump over to if my damn computer lets me this time. All right, so we got the Bitcoin. I'm on the 7-day as always, but we got the Bitcoin Frog sitting at 0.135. We have the Ordinal Maxi Biz sitting at 0.295. Bitmaps a little bit of downward here. Sitting at about 0.0015. I think over the weekend they're about 0.0019. The Goose up from yesterday. Sitting around 0.024. Sheds in the 5th on the 7-day. That's crazy, because this is only been trading for like 2 days. Sitting at 0.008. And we have the Bitcoin Punk sitting at 0.039. Still haven't looked in this one. Have you got a chance yet?
No, I haven't. Honestly, no. But
I can't even say the word. MNC
Crims.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just not my cup of tea.
I can't. I read that this artist came from like Tezos or somewhere. Okay. Oh no, it was Cardano.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and supposedly like his project alone outdid the daily volume of the whole Cardano like NFT sector or something crazy like that. So
that is wild. Rare Sats I don't really get into these. I think it's time we start getting into them a little bit. If you wanted an uncommon, you're paying it out. Whoa, 183 for an uncommon now, bro.
Is that the floor?
That is the floor.
Wow.
They are
I
jumping.
didn't
They
expect
are
that.
jumping. Yeah. I actually swept the floor on these a few days ago at around honestly about 130. So I'm very happy about that. Wish I would have swept it a few times. But
Damn.
one of my other favorites is the black uncommon. Sitting around 20. Damn, dude, these were just at like $22. Should have got more of them. And one of our other favorites are the palindromes. If you go over to filter, select year, the 2009s, sitting around $6. That's another one of our personal favorites. But then, hey, if you guys want us to go over a certain one, feel free. There's just a lot, and going over them all would be time consuming. So if you guys want something, please pop it in the comments, and then we'll go over it next time. We'll get into the mutant punk sitting at 0.0009. This is something I haven't seen in a while, right? These are, I think, pretty okay. They're newer. They're in the 40 millions. So that's a newer project. I hate punks. I'm just so tired of them. Bitcoin Whales. Shout out Tosio sitting at 0.0047. Love me the whales. Bitcoin Rocks sitting at a 4.2. Bitcoin out of my price range for now. Ordy Rats coming back down to about normal, sitting at around 0.01. These shot all that to about 0.027. Yeah, so they
Whoa,
really killed
is that 0.01 though?
yeah,
Still?
came down.
Crazy.
It's still pretty high.
Yeah.
So, but I think these are there's only what 1.9. So yeah. Yeah, man. And that I think that is your market update. We have, we got a huge weekend ahead of us with Thanksgiving and Black Friday, and then our spaces on Saturday. We have we have a lot of really good guests. This Friday we have on J25 going live with us. You don't know who he is. He's a base member. I'm excited for that. Then on Saturday we have our spaces. Block Runner's going to be in the building. Sunday, what do we have Sunday? Oh yeah, we have. I know who we have Sunday. I'm excited for Sunday. Very excited.
Oh
for
yeah,
Sunday. Yeah, tune into that one.
I was like, we don't got nothing Sunday.
Yeah, we do. We got the man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
Finally, dude. I'm so hyped.
We've had them, but
Should we announce it? All right.
yeah.
Let's
announce it on
remember.
Friday. Let's announce it on Friday.
All right, we'll announce it on Friday. We have a really good interview for you guys on Sunday. And yeah, so it should be easy week. Oh, yeah. We got Sam Sage on next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, right? That's a big one.
That's gonna be huge.
The Nucky.
That's actually I didn't get a chance to get into that. So let me show my screen real quick. See what they're looking at. What is it? No, it's
Nookie. Nooki.
It's coming up. I don't think it's Nookie. It's I had a brain fart. They're probably on here somewhere. Where are they? Why am I struggling with this? I was just looking at them. But yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's why is it messing with me? Do you know it? Oh, you're on mute, bro.
Yes, I thought that's what it was. The name of it. Okay, hold on a second. I'll find it. Yeah. Ordy Nikki.
Oh, dude. That's my fault, guys.
Nookie. Ordy Nikki. No. KI.
What's coming up?
There it is.
There we go. There they are. The Sam Sages project. Man, what a brain fart that was. I apologize to Sam for that, but definitely a fan of what they're building with this really cool project, and it's 2000.9. So check that out. Do your own research. But Sam will be on the show on Tuesday. So
yeah, that should be awesome. But with that all said, we just want to say happy Thanksgiving to all of y'all, and we're thankful for y'all. And just know that, thankful for every member, for every audience, person that's watching, and we're excited about the future. So. Yeah,
definitely. Well, so you guys really took us. This year has been absolutely amazing. I mean, Ordinal Revolution started July 27th. We were something before that, but then that was when we really started to really put our stamp in the Ordinals market. And then you guys saw us. You know, I get a lot of things. A lot of people always say like, "Oh, only thing I watch on YouTube is Block Runner and Ordinal Revolution." And it's like, I mean, Block Runner's huge. You know, I mean, we're huge fans of what they're doing. To put us in that category with them is unbelievable. And we just really appreciate you guys. And I think 2023 was a really good year for us, but 2024 is going to be amazing year for us, all because of you guys and what the show can become. We hope to be a staple in this Ordinals ecosystem, and you know, we're, like I said, we're builders too. We definitely check out ordinalrevolution.com for all your latest news. Yagobi does a great job of making these amazing articles. The website looks phenomenal, so definitely get on there. Definitely check that out, and you know, definitely check us out on Twitter. Yagobi's putting out again, dude. I don't know where you find the time to do all this shit, but Yagobi puts out all the market caps of all your favorite BRC20s and now tap tokens and I don't know what's next, but I feel like you're gonna be doing it full time soon.
No, I don't know. Like my bandwidth on that is getting pretty thin. So
Yeah.
but yeah, you know, like Shizzy said, you know, we want to, you know, bring you guys with us, right? Along with this journey. And we're
Yeah.
just so grateful for that. So have a great Thanksgiving and we'll catch y'all on Friday.
Yeah. See you guys Friday. Friday at
Peace.
9 p.m.
Yep.
See you
9
guys.
p.m. 9 p.m. Eastern. Peace.